One of the reasons that I was very inspired and motivated to create a chakra balance e-course is because I found tremendous benefit in doing the same practice every day for 40 days, which, as you know, is a very kundalini yoga thing. But it's usually 6 weeks. It's usually a month and a half of your life. And if you focus on one thing, you will usually get that change. You'll either manifest what you want, or you'll get rid of something that you're working towards moving away from. And one of my gripes with the solar plexus chakra is when teachers get asked, what the best way to balance it is, and they'll say, oh, just do some ab exercises. And I think, oh God, face palm. It's so much more than that. It really, really is. Because what if someone's pregnant? Abdominal exercises aren't right. What about if it's not what about the people that feel like they're out of balance because they're either lacking in confidence or they're full of rage or anger, and they already have a great set of abs? It's not the answer. What is one of your suggestions in terms of bringing balance into that solar plexus chakra?
Well, as you've mentioned in the course, discipline is a huge part of this energy center, and finding discipline for many of us, that's a real challenge. We think we're disciplined, but actually there's plenty of opportunity within our culture to not really commit to something and to flake on it.
And to get away with
invited, it. Actually, yes, it's invited. And certainly in yoga, or sort of, in the world of spirituality, the ultimate get out of jail free card is, oh, it just wasn't right for me at this time. We kind of have these flaky give up responses, really. And of course, sometimes things aren't right. I'm not saying that's always the case. I'm just saying that sometimes it's used as a way of not really pushing through. And so I think the idea of any kind of practice where you make a commitment, whether it's a 40-day sadhana in kundalini yoga, whether even a Bikram 30-day challenge. I mean, Bikram yoga is not my favorite choice, but anything like that. And certainly the courses that you're offering, which have the huge benefit of people being able to do them in their own homes and at their own pace, that gives you the structure for discipline. Of course, you still have to do the work yourself, but the foundation is there. And that structure, that framework is really, really valuable. And as you said, it will guide people through the journey, and particularly through the sticky, difficult parts. And
I did that deliberately with the e-courses. It's kind of a choose your own spiritual adventure. If you don't want to do yoga every day, that's great. Then do the meditation or write in the gratitude journal. Even if you did the yoga practice, 5 times in that 40 days, but you wrote what you were grateful for every day and you worked through the workbook and you did the meditation 10 times, that would really help you.
And, again, to quote my teacher, Sharon Gannon, she says it doesn't matter what you do, just do something. Show up, basically show up in your own life. And that's, a lot of people struggle with that.
And I often say, start small. If you can only commit to something for 5 minutes, then do it for 5 minutes, because in the end you'll know that you've done something every day for 40 days, and it doesn't matter that it was only 5 minutes. And what about your daily practice? What does it mean for you right now? Because I know you've got to be so creative, right?
So the asana practice, I don't know, it's a world away from where it was, Patty, let's just say that.
From the girl that could do handstands and then the splits and then...
I look forward to the day when I can spend dedicated time on my mat uninterrupted. It's like in the same way that people look forward to, I don't know, someone in a wheelchair would look forward to being able to walk again one day. It's a long way, and I'm pregnant again now, so it's going to be a long way again. And I totally get that women prioritize it and they make it happen. I have women with lots of children who, in my life, friends who have a strong asana practice, and hats off to them. It has never really worked for me. I get on my mat, I do asana practice. It's nothing like it used to be. I'm frequently interrupted.
Can I interject and say that asana was never your main focus anyway?
It's true.
For people that don't know Katie, and I mean, obviously I met you at the height of your asana capabilities. And for you it was like, so what that I can do the split, so what that I can pop up into a handstand. It doesn't give me a get out of jail free card. I still have to be a good partner. I still have to be a good sister. I still have to be a good daughter. And meditation always fascinated you more anyway, as did chanting. Just to interject
And I've been meditating before I've been before I started really being interested in asana. I mean, I started meditation seriously at 17. And although I was dabbling with yoga at that point, I wasn't really immersed in it like a strong daily practice. Meditation's been the thread. Like meditation is still definitely there for me. And it's like it's a non-negotiable. And meditation's more practical. I can meditate in the line at the supermarket. I can meditate breastfeeding. I can meditate, you know, cooking. And I do a formal meditation practice as well. It's not all on the go. I also find for me personally, and everyone's different, meditation refuels me more quickly and efficiently than asana. Asana takes time, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes to really get into the zone. Meditation, 5-10 minutes. I'm pretty efficient at it now to change my mental states. Like if I'm really not coping, short meditation, I can change my mental states pretty quickly.
It's
and that's a great tool. Yeah.
Where do we find you, and what's your favourite way to connect with new people in your work? Because you're not on social media.
No, I'm not. But I do have a website. So it's katiemanitsas.com.au, which is my name. So it's KatieManitsas. Pretty much everything is there. I'm not working that much right now. I'm studying a bit and parenting. But anything I am doing is up on that site. So, yeah, jump over and have a look.
That is wonderful. Thank you so much for taking this time.
Thank you.
With us and for being part of this. I really appreciate it.
No worries. Thanks, Patty.
Thank you.